Before we dive into the historic implications of this Sunday's matchup and the surprisingly candid comments coming out of Buffalo, do me a quick favor. Smash that like button on this video right now to help us beat the algorithm. And I want you to drop your name and city in the comments below. I want to see exactly where the Dog Pound is tuning in from today, whether you're in Cleveland, Columbus, or representing the orange and brown overseas. Now, let's get straight to the business at hand. I have been covering this league for a long time, and it is incredibly rare to hear an opposing offensive lineman speak with this level of honesty and perhaps a bit of trepidation before facing a premier pass rusher. Usually, you get the standard bulletin board material or the generic "he's a great player" coach speak. But what I am hearing coming out of the Bills locker room regarding Myles Garrett is completely different. Buffalo Bills offensive tackle Spencer Brown, who has the unenviable task of trying to slow down the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, essentially admitted that he is bracing for impact. Brown was asked about Garrett potentially breaking Michael Strahan's all-time sack record of 22.5, and his response was pure gold. He said that if Garrett sets the record against him, he's just going to have to laugh it off and show the tape to his future children, telling them, "Kids, that's me right there getting absolutely blasted." That is a level of psychological concession you almost never see in the NFL. It speaks to the aura that Myles Garrett has built over his 9-year career. When opponents are joking about their own demise before the ball is even snapped, you know you are dealing with a generational talent. Brown went further, describing Garrett's physique in a way that highlights just how alien the Brown star is compared to the rest of the league. Brown noted that Garrett is so strong and powerful that he just breathes oxygen and he gets more yoked, adding that he is actually jealous of Garrett's natural physical dominance. While the comments are humorous on the surface, they reveal the massive challenge facing the Bills' offensive line. My analysis of the matchup suggests that while Brown is a capable tackle, you cannot plan for Myles Garrett. As Brown admitted, you just have to read and react, and hope your reaction time is quick enough to stop a man who bends the edge at speeds that defy physics for a man of his size. Let's look at the numbers, because the historical context here is staggering. Myles Garrett is currently sitting at 21.5 sacks. He is 1 sack away from tying the record, and 1.5 sacks away from standing alone atop the mountain of NFL history. He has recorded at least 1 sack in 8 straight games. That level of consistency is unheard of in the modern era, where chipping tight ends and sliding protections are designed specifically to neutralize players like him. The data indicates that Garrett isn't just winning, he is dominating double teams at a rate we haven't seen since the prime of J.J. Watt or Aaron Donald. Sunday offers a prime opportunity against a Buffalo team, while good relies heavily on Josh Allen holding onto the ball to extend plays, a recipe that often leads to sacks for relentless rushers. However, there is a complex dynamic at play here regarding the team's performance. The Cleveland Browns are currently listed as 10.5-point underdogs at home. That is a massive spread for a home game in the NFL. Despite the season not going according to plan, Garrett has made it clear that individual accolades mean nothing without the W. My sources within the organization tell me that Garrett is laser-focused on ensuring that if he does break the record, it doesn't happen in a blowout loss. He explicitly stated, "I don't want it to be some emotional conflict between me getting it and we're getting our tails whooped." This mindset is exactly why he is the captain of this team. He wants to share a joyous moment with the fans, not have a hollow celebration while the scoreboard reads a double-digit deficit. It is a testament to his character that in a lost season, he is still playing with a motor that suggests they are fighting for a playoff spot. He sent a direct message to the fan base this week, expressing his gratitude for their support over his 9 years in Cleveland, acknowledging the ups and downs, and reaffirming his commitment to playing hard for this city. From a strategic standpoint, expect the Browns' defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz to move Garrett around the line to isolate him against Brown or whoever the weak link may be. Schwartz knows history is on the line, but he also knows that Garrett disrupting Josh Allen is the only path to covering that spread or pulling off the upset. If Garrett can wreck the game early, get that record-tying sack, and force Buffalo into a one-dimensional game script, the energy in Huntington Bank Field will be electric, regardless of the team's record. This is about legacy now. It is about witnessing one of the greatest defensive seasons in the history of the sport. We are watching a Hall of Famer in his absolute prime. So as we head into Sunday, all eyes are on number 95. The record is within reach, the opponent is admittedly nervous, and the stage is set. I want to turn this over to you guys now. If Myles Garrett breaks the sack record this Sunday, but the Browns lose the game, do you consider this season a success purely based on his individual greatness, or is the record tainted by the team's struggles? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.